Hi, and welcome to a very topsy-turvy sketchbook tour. I say topsy-turvy because this sketchbook is a bit upside down in places because I didn't really know which way I was going with it. So this is one that I made last year for the Sketchbook Revival that's run by Karen Abend, and I think this is the only blank page I've still got, but I thought I would just do you a quick tour so you can see what I've been up to. So this was in 2023 that I started this, and these were the different classes that were part of the Sketchbook Revival. I did most of them, but not all of them in this sketchbook. And this paper is A3. So I'll tell you a bit about the book. Can you see that there? There's 3 signatures. It's A4 size, so I had some A3 paper that I folded into 3 signatures. I loved this paper, but the spine needed a bit of extra support, so I've got this duct tape that's this really vivid green, which covers all the hand stitching. So let's see what we've got. Yeah, see, it's upside down. I must have done this page at the back. See, this is upside down as well. So forgive me if you get a bit dizzy with what I'm doing. So this book ended up being a bit of a swatch book. These were the My Mary blue watercolours that I got last year, and this was the disastrous something, quinacridone violet or something, that was just hideous. That was the paint, and that as you took it from the pan. These darker bits I got by literally wetting the pan and scoring it across the page. This page here was some watercolours, and I can't rightly remember. I think they might be the Winsor & Newton Professionals. I'm not entirely sure. I may go back and doodle on those as well. Oh, so this is a more recent page. This was 2 weeks ago. This was part of the Art Safari speed sketching online Zoom session. So you see photographs for a few moments, maybe 5 minutes maximum, and you sketch what you see. As you can see, some of these are more successful than others. This was a woodpecker session, I believe. This one was part of an art journaling thing that I need to go back to, by Laly, somebody whose surname I forget, and it's about Jane Austen. So we did a load of scribbling. This was just thoughts. I can see Ascension Island peeking through there, and then I put the liquid acrylic inks on top. I think I just put them on one page and then smushed it together to hide up the thing, and then you're meant to do more doodling or painting or drawing on top. So I still need to go back and finish that class. So this page is this way up because the flowers are this way up. This was me playing with gouache, and these were some of the different colour blends that I got. I think it was the Artful Gouache, maybe. Oh no, it wasn't. No, this was the Schminke gouache, I believe. Let me check. Yes. So this was with these 2 Schminke ones that I got. I'd got the phthalo green and the primary magenta. And these were the different colour mixes that I got with mixing different amounts of those 2 colours. They were lovely paints. Oh, they still are lovely paints. As you can see, I haven't used much of them. And these are the huge 60mm tubes. This was, I told you, topsy-turvy sketchbook tour. These were done with the Artful Gouache, and it was a Skillshare class where I was trying to learn more about gouache. You had to take 3 colours, so I took the Kingfisher, Sunflower and Ultramarine, and you had to mix different colours with those 3 colours and do doodles on top of mug shapes. That was quite fun. I learned quite a lot about gouache, namely that if you use it too watered down, it doesn't show up on top, but if you use it full strength, it does. So getting the amount of water in it was really important. Then this was still the same 3 colours with the gouache, and this was drawing a cup and saucer, and then 2 more mug patterns, again with the same 3 colours. Interestingly, the ultramarine picked up the yellow underneath, so you didn't really get a good view of the ultramarine on top there. Which way are we going? I'm so confused. Okay, so this one was, oh yes, so when I started the Laly, project, all about Jane Austen, in fact, I think I might have made this sketchbook for that, not for the Sketchbook Revival. Anyway, you had to mucky up a page in your journal so that you didn't worry about messing up your journal. So I did a quick Dear Journal message there, looking forward to learning. I can't read the rest. And then it was just some acrylic inks on top, a nice silver one and a purple one. This page was with Amadine Thomas, and it was watercolour with the glass dip pen, and it was just daily drawing sketches. So I chose garden as my theme. We had to write down some things that were relevant to us for whatever our theme was that we chose, and then draw them. So I'd got a new little, I've forgotten the name of that. I'd got a new little greenhouse. That was my garden bench. That's my 3 dustbins. Squirrels. I don't have any red squirrels in my garden. I've got greys, butterflies, trees and bees and things. These were a new watercolour that I was testing out, just testing a different way of swatching. Again, I didn't make notes, so I can't tell you what they are, but there's some lovely textures and things going on there, so I might come back and draw on that. This page was from last week. I have no order in this book at all. So this again was an Art Safari speed sketch session where we were doing monochromes. So we had black and white pictures, and we had, again, 5 minutes to draw some of these pictures. I used a mixture of the really chunky water-based charcoal that you draw with and then blend it out with water. I did use an ink pen and some charcoal. I think that was it. So this was a nice landscape with a polar bear and a seal. Again, another ice landscape. This was meant to be waterfall. I did actually choose to sit some of the photographs out because they were just too difficult in my head. I was just, no, I can't do that. Tree trunk, horse's head. This was another ice landscape, didn't work out quite so well, but that was like a 2-minute drawing or something, really quick at the end. And that was a blurry picture that we had of 2 people in a coffee shop. I enjoyed that because that was an hour's worth of stuff. I would never have sat down and done an hour's worth of this on my own. So, brilliant. This was an Elizabeth Foley session out of the Sketchbook Revival, and this was expressing emotions through intentional mark making. I, for the life of me, cannot remember which bits we started with. Probably the orange was where I started because some of the blue looks like it's on top. just different textures, and I think she was giving us an emotion and we had to just pick a colour and go with it. This is acrylics. Some quite lumpy pieces there. These were the Artful gouache from the Artful subscription box last year, and this was just me testing them out, and I think these were possibly my first gouache set. I can't remember. And then this was me with the flat brush that I'd used to make these, to get rid of the, or to use the paint up. I was just going like that down the page, and I quite like these marks that I got because I didn't want to waste the paint. Very important not to waste paint. This one was Alina Smolyansky, and it was a neurographic art one. I did enjoy that very much, and I chose to colour it with watercolours. Oh, I've just spotted I've missed a bit. That's fine, you can have white bits in it, I'm sure. And then this one was a landscape with Joy Ting. Quite enjoyed that. Doesn't look anything like a landscape now, but it kind of did look similar to what she was doing. What have we got here? So this was the Artful mixed media box where we had 4 acrylic paints and this wild ink. These were the deco brushes that I got in an art subscription box. Scroller box probably. This was me testing out my Inktense pencils. And these were the things that I used when I did that monochrome art safari art safari speed sketching the other day. So my Derwent charcoal sticks, Derwent graphite sticks, and my my W.H. Smith graphite. And then these were the chunky sticks that were water soluble. This one, this was quite a fun one. It was rough cartoon sketching with Brandon Dean Johnson as part of the Sketchbook Revival. I think, is that colour pencils maybe? I don't know. Then we had Mike Lowry Doodle Blobs, where you just chose a colour, did some blobs, and then turned them into characters. It was really fun actually. But my imagination quite lacking at times. But the idea of this was just to be really quick. And then this was related to the doodle blobs, but I think this might have been with some new watercolours. Again, I forget which one because I haven't written them down. But I had quite a lot of fun making these ones. They don't have to make sense, but it's just to keep your hand in and get you a bit looser. These were the gouache mixing. So this page was for that one that we've just seen just now with the Skillshare class. I'd just done a workshop the weekend previous all about gouache. So I was trying to put into place what I'd learned from that about taking 2 colours, because I do think these were just all made with 2 colours and white, I think. But again, I've made no notes. I'm useless at that. This was, again, playing with just a couple of colours. I think it was those 2 and the white, although my white looks very blue. Just to see what different colours you can get. Might go back and doodle on those. This was, I think this actually either goes that way. Does it go that way? Or that? I don't know. The leaf things are all over the place. This was watercolour, just a fun painting with oranges for no reason. And then this was the Cis Art Gallery metallic watercolours. I've no idea why I did them twice. Although I don't think I did do them twice because that colour isn't there. That one is. Again, I don't know. But these are nice watercolours that are very reflective, metallics. But I got very muddled up on the bottom here with my labelling. Oh no, they are the same. So I think that one and that one are the same. Anyway, I do like doing swatches. As you can see, I'm not always very good at it. And then there we are at the end with just one page to fill. So yeah, fun little upside down winky wonky sketchbook tour. And thanks very much for watching if you made it this far. Bye.